The complexities surrounding former President Donald Trump's legal battle have taken a new turn with the pressing need to secure a substantial bond by March 25th for his appeal in a civil fraud case, following a $464 million court order in New York.
Donald Trump's lawyers say he's been unable to obtain a bond for the $454 million he owes as part of a civil fraud judgment.
However, the task of finding a company willing to underwrite such a significant amount has proven to be a formidable challenge. As Trump's legal team navigates through this intricate web of financial requirements, the implications of this struggle shed light on the intricate dance between legal obligations and financial constraints. In a landmark ruling, former President Donald Trump has been ordered to pay a staggering $464 million in a New York civil fraud case, setting the stage for a high-stakes legal battle. Trump must secure a bond by March 25th to continue his appeal, an amount proving challenging to find as 30 companies have been approached without success. The bond companies require liquidity, such as cash, stocks, or quickly sellable securities, to provide coverage. Trump's sons are also implicated in the case and required to pay millions.
Now to New York City, where former President Donald Trump's eldest sons are taking the stand in the $250 million civil fraud trial, accusing all three of them of inflating the net worth of the Trump Organization's real estate.
The bond company guarantees the full amount to the court, stepping in if Trump loses his appeal and cannot cover the judgment. Amidst the mounting legal challenges faced by former President Donald Trump, the looming deadline for securing a bond in the high-stakes New York civil fraud case intensifies the financial and legal pressure on Trump and his legal team. Trump has until March 25th to secure a bond if he wishes to continue his appeal after being ordered to pay $464 million. Despite approaching 30 companies, Trump's legal team has been unable to find one willing to guarantee the substantial amount. The bond company's requirements for liquidity are proving to be a significant hurdle, with the need for cash, stocks, or quickly sellable securities as collateral. Trump's financial constraints and the unprecedented size of the bond add complexity to his legal battle. Facing a formidable legal hurdle, Donald Trump's struggle to secure a bond guarantee in the high-stakes New York civil fraud case underscores the significant challenges posed by the bond company's stringent liquidity requirements. Despite approaching 30 companies, Trump and his legal team have been unable to find a company willing to guarantee the substantial amount required. The bond company's insistence on liquidity, which includes cash, stocks, or quickly sellable securities, has made it difficult for Trump to meet their criteria. This inability to secure a bond guarantee not only hampers Trump's appeal process but also raises questions about his financial situation and the potential consequences of failing to meet this crucial requirement. Donald Trump's ongoing struggle to secure a bond guarantee in the New York civil fraud case highlights the stringent liquidity requirements imposed by bond companies, particularly emphasizing the need for adequate liquidity to meet the coverage criteria. Bond companies typically require individuals to demonstrate sufficient liquidity in the form of cash, stocks, or quickly sellable securities to cover the full bond amount. In Trump's case, the unprecedented bond size and his financial constraints have made it challenging to find a company willing to provide the guarantee. This liquidity requirement ensures that the bond company can fulfill the financial obligation to the court if Trump loses the appeal and is unable to cover the judgment amount himself. Navigating the legal ramifications stemming from the New York civil fraud case, Trump's financial constraints have come under intense scrutiny. With a $464 million judgment looming over him, Trump's ability to secure the required bond by March 25th to continue his appeal remains in question. Despite claiming a net worth of $2.6 billion, Trump's struggle to find a company willing to guarantee the bond amount has been evident. Facing additional legal battles and ordered to pay $83 million in a defamation case, Trump's liquidity, primarily comprised of $400 million in liquid assets, is being closely evaluated, the interest accruing at a rate of at least $112,000 per day adds further strain to his already precarious financial situation. Amid the financial constraints highlighted by the New York civil fraud case, the unprecedented bond size required and legal delays faced by Trump have brought further complexities to his ongoing legal battle. Trump's lawyers have emphasized the rarity of the bond size, typically reserved for large public companies, making it challenging to secure. The bond company's reluctance to consider such a substantial amount has added to the difficulty. Additionally, Trump's legal team's strategy of delaying appeals has prolonged the process. With the looming threat of asset liquidation by the New York Attorney General, the urgency to secure the bond is heightened. Bond companies' insistence on cash or cash equivalents further limits Trump's options, exacerbating his struggle to meet the legal requirements promptly. Facing mounting financial challenges, Trump is seeking legal aid to navigate through his complex legal battles. With a $464 million judgment in a New York civil fraud case looming, Trump has been unable to secure the necessary bond by the March 25th deadline. Despite Trump's estimated $2.6 billion net worth and claims of $400 million in liquid assets, his legal team has faced difficulties in finding a company willing to guarantee the bond amount. The bond company's hesitancy to consider such a substantial bond size, usually reserved for large public companies, has added to Trump's financial constraints. Additionally, Trump's sons are also required to pay millions in the case, further complicating the financial landscape surrounding his legal troubles.
Now to New York City, where former President Donald Trump's eldest sons are taking the stand in the $250 million civil fraud trial, accusing all three of them of inflating the net worth of the Trump Organization's real estate.
Trump's financial standing and legal obligations are under intense scrutiny following the $464 million judgment in the New York civil fraud case.
Donald Trump's lawyers say he's been unable to obtain a bond for the $454 million he owes as part of a civil fraud judgment.
Forbes estimates Trump's net worth at $2.6 billion, with Trump testifying to having $400 million in liquid assets. However, the $464 million judgment is not his only financial burden, as he is also ordered to pay $83 million in a defamation case. With interest accruing at least $112,000 per day on the penalty, Trump faces significant legal consequences. The judge has also ordered him to pay the penalty and banned him from running businesses in New York for 3 years, with a denied bid for a smaller bond amount. The New York Attorney General has granted a 30-day grace period for Trump to secure the required funds. With ongoing legal battles intensifying for the former president, the complexities of Trump's legal challenges continue to unfold amidst mounting financial and regulatory pressures. Trump, facing a $464 million judgment in a New York civil fraud case, must secure a bond by March 25th to continue his appeal. However, his lawyers have approached 30 companies without success in finding one willing to guarantee the substantial amount. The bond companies require an individual to demonstrate sufficient liquidity through cash, stocks, or easily sellable securities. Trump's sons are also implicated in the case and may be required to pay millions. Despite Trump's estimated $2.6 billion net worth, the unique size of the bond and the ongoing legal battles present significant financial constraints and uncertainties for the former president. In conclusion, the challenges faced by former President Trump in securing a $464 million bond for his civil fraud case in New York highlight the complexities of legal proceedings and financial constraints. The struggle to find a company willing to underwrite such a significant amount underscores the liquidity requirements and legal ramifications involved. With the bond deadline looming and ongoing legal battles, Trump's financial struggles and legal aid remain crucial aspects to consider in this high-stakes legal battle.